Well, hello everyone. This is Raquel. It is Saturday, October 28th, and we are in the lunar eclipse. And this is the second eclipse of the last 2 weeks. The first one being a total solar eclipse that moved through the US, right through the four corners, and then down into Central and South America. And it kicked off this 2 week window that I'm sure many of you have experienced a plethora of emotions, of clearing, of looking at situations, the old paradigm, places in which you have been stuck or blind to. This is the energy that has been the last couple of weeks sandwiched between these two very powerful eclipses. And I know from my own personal experience and many of you who have reached out, the level of depth that we're going to in the clearing process of emotions, of belief systems, of our body. And it has just really been a very powerful time for all of us. And with the outer reality playing out the way it is right now, it is a direct reflection of the continuation of moving into higher frequencies and unlocking the planetary body, which of course is the precursor to unlocking the human body. And so as we've gone through this last couple of weeks, I would not be surprised if you've had even further opportunities, we'll call them that, to bring your mastery into play. And also, just a reminder as we continue to not deny the emotions, to let them surface if they need to be purged through that way, but to not stay in it, to really move through it just as quickly as you can, to release the energy out of the cellular levels of your body. I know many are going through a lot of emotion. There's a lot of aches and pains in the body as we continue to purge lower frequencies, connections into the inverted matrix, and all that contains while trying to stay in a place of neutrality. And as we're doing this, also to just recognize that the onslaught of energies that are coming toward us, especially through the lunar matrix. And we are right now in a lunar eclipse. And we've had a lunar eclipse twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year, forever, right? So why is this one unique? It is unique because of the level that we are at in unlocking at the quantum levels the inverted matrix. And so coming up to this partial lunar eclipse, and it's only a partial, preparing for this, there has been an acceleration of the inverted matrix electromagnetic frequencies that have been directed at humanity and at the planet. So just be aware if you've had how can I say this? Accelerated or more purging and emotional shifts and changes and things coming up than normal. It's because not only are we trying to capacitate much, much higher frequencies of light, we're also being bombarded with even more of the inverted lunar frequencies. So it's been quite a ride, I would say, for all of us. But you're not alone in this process. And the more that you can remember the multitude of things that are transpiring simultaneously, it allows you to really step into your mastery even further. As we watch the outer reality play out and the continuous push for all kinds of levels to do with the conflicts going on the planet, in the Ukraine, and of course in the Palestine, Gaza, Egyptian levels over in Lebanon, Palestine. It's been accelerated, and it will continue to be that way until we get through probably the next, I don't even know how long, but it is specific. It is being orchestrated to try to keep hold of the inverted. So if you can stay in your neutrality, if you can stay in your mastery, if you can look beyond the human lens. I know that we are all in human form, and we are all having our unique human experience, but we are truly the forerunners here to transcend that lower 3D lens to be able to see the bigger picture of what is transpiring. And so I will always encourage you to move beyond the human lens and the human emotion and come into a higher level of mastery, understanding the bigger picture of what is playing out in the outer reality. That is our saving grace at the moment. That is what allows us to step beyond, to recognize the tactics of what is being played out in the media and everywhere else, right? And the fact that that is coming at us 24/7, 365. And yet we are still managing to step into our mastery and anchor those higher frequencies to continue to transmute and transcend our physical body and to step into higher and higher levels of light within our physical, moving our consciousness into higher states of awareness. And this is, quite frankly, our job right now. This is what we've come here for. And we really are at the final pushes as we end and wrap up this year of 2023. And so to stay in that mastery and understand the complexity of what is going on simultaneously. And for many of us who have been on this journey for a long time, we remember 20 years ago when we had time to integrate, or perceived time, right? We're not at that point anymore. Everything is accelerated at such a rate. We are moving through moment by moment by moment by moment. And for many, you may be experiencing what I am. I can move, pain and things happening in my body, moving. It'd be here for 10 minutes, then it moves to there for 10 more minutes, and then it moves over there for a while, and then it moves up here for a while. It's almost like a roller coaster ride through our bodies as we continue wherever that resistance is, wherever that pain is. It is allowing the resistance, that stuck energy, to release. So if you can keep yourself in a higher state of understanding and awareness of what is transpiring, and really move into a higher perspective of the global scene, a higher perspective of what we are experiencing in this level of consciousness from a physical level, the electromagnetics we are subject to that are doing everything possible to keep us disconnected. And so, as we continue through this eclipse, which is really quite powerful with the lunar matrix, more and more of it unraveling, and being aware of our own fields and our own emotions and how we stand strong, how we stand neutral, and how we stand living from our heart, from a state of compassion for all the beautiful beings of light on this planet who are completely unaware of what is really going on. And so, with that, as we move through the rest of this eclipse window and on into the 11/11, which is literally 2 weeks away, remember the magnitude of what we are accomplishing in unlocking the lunar matrix, the lunar influences that have been influencing humanity and even civilizations before. But we are here walking through the unlocking. And it is because you are truly a master, that you are on planet, waking up, participating at this level of awakening. Never forget that. Who you truly are as an angelic human. Hi, I'm Raquel, and I am an ascension guide, helping you to awaken and remember your quantum self. I provide a holistic, multifaceted, and comprehensive approach to your awakening and ascension, bringing you to the cutting edge of consciousness while expanding your ability to live multidimensionally. You are a divine, sovereign being of light, and it's time to remember. Explore my website, raquelspencer.com, to learn about becoming your quantum self.